Last week, Merrillville High School was bestowed a tremendous honor as Mr. Dwight Carter, a veteran of World War II and a survivor of the Battle of Iwo Jima, spoke to students in various history classes about his experiences in one of our country's most significant events. Our own Mrs. Kretz was able to secure Mr. Carter's visit thanks to a shared connection and a love for history.
My grandparents actually play bridge with Mr. Carter, and they went about talking to my grandparents, telling them his experience. And from there, my grandma got a hold of me and said, "You got to get this guy in to talk to the kids. He's got some great stories." And you know what? There really aren't a lot of World War II vets left. So, I gave him a call. He said he had a teaching background. He'd be more than willing to come talk to the kids. He had some memorabilia to bring with him. So I said, contacted Mr. Hofer, our department head, and we got him in to talk to the kids.
Speaking to our students with powerful words and a treasure trove of one-of-a-kind memorabilia, Mr. Carter's words resonated with each and every student.
It meant a lot to me, actually. I'm really interested in the war and all history about the war, and then just to meet this guy, for him to take the time to come in, it really means a lot to me. I remember most when he was talking about when he almost, all the close calls of how he almost died is really remarkable.
One message that Mr. Carter hoped to get across was how horrible war can be for all parties involved.
Well, I want to bring one thing out, and that is what the horrors of war are. There is not an easy way to have a war. There's going to be people that are going to be wounded and killed and so forth. And also to let them know the history of World War II and how it differed from all the other wars.
I really hope the kids understood the amount of sacrifice that that generation did for this country, in addition to really how it was an entire war for the whole country. He mentioned that, this is the first time women came out of the households, and, he was in the middle of college and he decided it was his time to enlist. So I really hope that the kids understood the sacrifice that went into this war and the impact that it's had on our U.S. history from this day to when it happened.
There's no doubt that thanks to heroes like Mr. Carter, our country remains the land of the free and the home of the brave. Signing off for PNN, I'm Nia Wells.